why Medicaid is important and why it isn't enough. Brought to you by Whole Washington for universal health care in Washington state. Why is Medicaid important? In Washington, around 1 in 5 people receive benefits from Medicaid, which is about equal to the national average. Medicaid accounts for 1 in $5 spent on health care, and Medicaid is especially prevalent in long-term care. Certain populations benefit disproportionately from Medicaid. Children, but particularly low-income children, non-elderly adults with low income, and adults with disabilities. Despite children being a huge percentage of those covered by Medicaid, they account for a low percentage of the total expenditures. If you remember one thing, Medicaid is for the children and for those with disabilities. What are the flaws with Medicaid? Medicaid payouts are a fraction of Medicare payouts, on average about 70%. So while Medicare sees an extremely high opt-in rate around 99%, for Medicaid, it's between 75 and 80%. Compared to private insurance, Medicaid is accepted significantly less. Private insurance sees rates of acceptance close to that of Medicare, whereas Medicaid is significantly lower. Medicaid does not ensure people can afford health care. Medicaid expansion did not have a measurable impact on affordability of health care, and roughly 8 million people on Medicaid still cannot afford their medical bills. This is about 1 in 9 people on Medicaid, and this ratio is far worse for people on private insurance. So even though this is a problem with Medicaid, it is much worse for private insurance. Some states refuse to expand Medicaid, and this leads to many more people being uninsured, and looming Medicaid cuts impact millions. 72 million people are on Medicaid. It's about 1 in 5 Americans, and low-income children are disproportionately affected. So what can we do to improve upon Medicaid? Universal health care. Nationally, that's Medicare for all. In Washington, that means the Washington Health Trust. Want to have universal health care? Check us out at wholewashington.org.